The most powerful force in the world is not money, not influence, and not even talent. It is the mind. Your mind is the architect of your future, the place where dreams are born and destinies are shaped. But how many of us truly understand the power within? What if I told you that the life you are living right now is a direct result of the thoughts you have been thinking? Today I'm going to show you how to harness the limitless power of your mind to transform your reality. Don't just watch, act on this. Like, comment, and subscribe, because your transformation begins now. The mind is the battlefield of destiny. It is the place where every decision, every action, and every outcome begins. The thoughts you entertain today are the seeds of the life you will live tomorrow. Your mind is not just a tool for processing information, it is the very foundation of who you are and what you become. The key to understanding this truth is recognizing that your life is shaped by your thinking. Everything you experience, your relationships, your health, your career, is a direct reflection of the thoughts that occupy your mind. Far too many people live under the illusion that their circumstances are what define them. They look at their external world, at the challenges, the setbacks, and the obstacles, and believe that their situation is beyond their control. They think that their future is determined by forces outside of them. But the truth is, the external world is simply a mirror of the internal world. Your life right now is a reflection of the thoughts that have been allowed to take root in your mind over time. The reason why many people are stuck in situations they don't want to be in is not because of their circumstances, but because of the way they think about those circumstances. When your mind is filled with negative thoughts, doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs, that's exactly what you will attract into your life. You will find yourself in situations that reinforce the negative beliefs you have about yourself and your world. You will continue to struggle, not because you are incapable, but because your thinking has not yet aligned with the possibilities that are available to you. However, when you change your thinking, you change your life. The battlefield for your destiny is not in the world around you, it is in the way you perceive the world. You must understand that your mind has the power to create and recreate your reality. It is the lens through which you view everything that happens to you. The way you think about your relationships, your career, and your future will determine the outcomes you experience. If you see problems as insurmountable obstacles, then they will be. If you see them as opportunities for growth, then they will be stepping stones to your greatness. This is why your mind is so powerful. It doesn't just react to the world around you, it shapes it. You are not a passive participant in life, you are an active creator, and your thoughts are the tools that help you construct your reality. Every single thought you entertain, whether positive or negative, has the potential to influence your life. But many people are unaware of the power of their thoughts. They let their minds wander aimlessly, feeding on whatever comes their way, without realizing that they are unconsciously designing their own future. To take control of your destiny, you must take control of your thoughts. This begins with becoming aware of what you think about most. What occupies your mind on a daily basis? Are you constantly worried about the future, consumed with fear and doubt? Or are you filled with visions of success, hope, and possibilities? The thoughts that dominate your mind will ultimately dominate your life. If you want to change your future, you must first change your thinking. The battle for your destiny is fought in the silence of your thoughts. It is in those quiet moments when you are alone with your mind that the most significant decisions are made. You may not even be consciously aware of it, but every thought you entertain is either building or destroying your future. The more you align your thoughts with your goals, with your purpose, and with your vision, the more your external circumstances will begin to reflect that. As your thinking changes, the world around you begins to shift in alignment with that new way of thinking. This is why your mind is the battlefield of destiny. The mind has the power to create, to destroy, to limit, or to liberate. It is the most powerful tool you have been given, and it is up to you to decide how you will use it. When you understand that your thoughts are the foundation of your life, you begin to realize the responsibility you have in shaping your future. Your thoughts are not just idle musings, they are the very building blocks of the life you will live. What you think about determines what you become. Your thoughts are not merely fleeting ideas or passing notions, they are the building blocks of your reality. Every thought you entertain has the potential to shape your destiny, either positively or negatively. The mind does not operate in isolation, it works in partnership with the world around you to create your experiences. If you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. At the core of this principle is the understanding that you are the product of your thoughts. Your beliefs, your attitudes, and your outlook on life are all reflections of what you have allowed to take root in your mind. The power of thought cannot be overstated. It is through your thoughts that you create your experiences, your relationships, and your future. You are not the result of your circumstances, you are the result of how you have thought about those circumstances. Consider the power of belief. What you believe in your heart will manifest in your life. The mind is a powerful force that will always work in alignment with the beliefs you hold, whether those beliefs are rooted in truth or falsehood. If you believe that you are destined for greatness, your mind will find ways to make that belief a reality. If you believe that you are limited, your mind will reinforce that belief and create obstacles that seem insurmountable. Your beliefs are the filter through which you view the world, and they determine how you respond to the challenges you face. But belief does not stand alone, it is rooted in thought. Everything you believe begins as a thought. It may start as a small idea, a simple belief that seems harmless, but over time, that thought grows and takes root in your heart. As your mind continues to dwell on it, it becomes more than just an idea, it becomes a belief, a conviction that influences every aspect of your life. This is why it is crucial to guard your thoughts, to be intentional about what you allow to take up residence in your mind. Your thoughts will shape your beliefs, and your beliefs will shape your reality. One of the most powerful examples of this principle can be seen in the way we view success and failure. For many, failure is something to be feared, something to be avoided at all costs. But for those who have learned the power of their thoughts, failure is seen not as a final destination, but as a lesson, a stepping stone on the path to success. The thoughts you have about failure will determine how you respond to it. If you view failure as an end, you will never move beyond it. But if you view failure as an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve, you will find success on the other side. Your thoughts also shape the way you see yourself. The way you think about yourself determines how you carry yourself, how you interact with others, and how you approach challenges. If you see yourself as inadequate, incapable, or unworthy, your actions will reflect those beliefs. You will shy away from opportunities and hold yourself back, never fully stepping into the person you were meant to be. But if you think of yourself as capable, as someone with unlimited potential, your actions will reflect that as well. You will walk with confidence, take risks, and pursue your goals with determination. The same principle applies to your relationships. The thoughts you have about others will influence how you treat them. If you think of others as obstacles, as competitors, or as people to be feared, your behavior will reflect that. You will approach relationships with suspicion, guardedness, and a lack of trust. But if you think of others as valuable, as partners, as fellow human beings with their own dreams and aspirations, your interactions will be rooted in kindness, respect, and collaboration. This is why it is so important to understand that your thoughts are not just abstract concepts, they are powerful forces that shape every aspect of your life. If you want to change your life, you must change the way you think. Begin to think with purpose, with clarity, with vision. When you align your thoughts with your goals and values, you will begin to see the world around you shift in alignment with that new way of thinking. Your circumstances will begin to reflect the beliefs and thoughts you have about yourself and your future. The life you have today is the result of the thoughts you entertained yesterday. Change your thoughts, and you will change your life. The mind is the origin of creation. Everything that has been made, everything that has come into existence was once a thought in someone's mind. The chair you sit in, the building you work in, the phone in your hand, and the clothes you wear, none of these things existed in physical form until someone had an idea, a vision, and brought that vision to life. The mind is not merely a processor of information, it is the birthplace of every innovation, every success, and every transformation. What you think about is what you will create. The power of creation resides in your mind. When you learn to harness this power, you unlock your potential to shape your world, your future, and your destiny. But this power is often underutilized or misunderstood. Many people are living far beneath their potential because they have not yet recognized the creative force that resides in their minds. The mind is a divine gift given to each person with the ability to think, imagine, and create. It is the tool that allows you to take what exists in the unseen realm and bring it into the visible world. Creation begins with a thought. The ideas that have shaped history, the inventions that have transformed lives, all started with someone thinking. Whether it's the creation of a business, the design of a product, or the solution to a problem, it all begins in the mind. The mind holds the key to turning dreams into reality. When you can visualize a goal, a purpose, or a vision, you are already creating it in the realm of thought. But it takes more than just dreaming. It takes focus, determination, and action to move from the mental realm to the physical realm. This is where most people get stuck. They fail to take their thoughts to the next level. They have ideas but do not act on them. They imagine a better future but do not work toward it. If you want to create something new in your life, you must first think about it clearly. You must cultivate a vision. A vision is the ability to see beyond your current circumstances and imagine the possibility of something greater. The mind is the lens through which we view the world, and a clear vision helps you to see not just the challenges in front of you, but the opportunities that lie beyond them. When you have a clear vision, it becomes the blueprint for your actions. It directs your steps and guides you toward the fulfillment of your purpose. Without a vision, the mind can become aimless, scattered, and disconnected from your true potential. However, vision alone is not enough. Creation requires commitment. Once you have a vision, you must take deliberate action. Every great achievement, whether personal or collective, required consistent effort. The mind has the power to imagine, but it is the body that must act on those imaginations. The energy that flows from the mind must be channeled into physical action. Every day you must make choices that align with your vision. Small steps taken consistently will eventually lead you to the manifestation of your dreams. The creation process also involves the ability to overcome obstacles. As you begin to act on your thoughts and move toward your goals, you will face challenges. These challenges are part of the creation process. They are not signs to stop, but indicators that you are on the right path. Every challenge you encounter is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your vision. The greatest creators are not those who have never faced difficulty, but those who have refused to give up in the face of adversity. They keep pushing, keep thinking, and keep creating no matter the setbacks. The mind, when aligned with purpose and vision, has an innate ability to overcome obstacles and find new paths toward success. The mind is a powerful tool of creation, but it requires discipline. Discipline in your thinking, in your focus, and in your actions. Without discipline, your thoughts can become scattered, unfocused, and unproductive. To create effectively, you must learn to harness the power of your mind by staying focused on your vision and taking consistent action. Every day you must direct your thoughts toward what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. What you focus on expands, and as you focus on your vision and purpose, you begin to see your reality change before your eyes. In essence, the mind is the origin of all creation. It is the starting point, the blueprint, and the engine that drives the process. By learning to think with intention, to create with purpose, and to act with discipline, you can unlock the power of your mind and begin to shape the life you have always dreamed of. Creation does not happen by chance, it happens by choice. And the choice begins with the mind. The mind is the origin of creation. Everything that has ever been created in the world, everything that has ever been imagined or built started as a thought. From the most monumental inventions to the simplest daily conveniences, everything we see in the physical world was once a mental image. Before it could manifest in the material world, it had to first exist in the mind of someone willing to imagine the possibility of its existence. This is the incredible power of the mind. It can take an idea, a thought, and bring it into reality. The mind does not just process information, it creates. At the heart of creation is the ability to envision. The mind is the source of all innovation and transformation because it is the place where vision is born. To create something new in your life, you must first see it clearly in your mind. This vision becomes the blueprint for everything you do. A vision is not simply a desire, it is a clear, vivid picture of what could be. It's the ability to see beyond your current circumstances, beyond what is physically in front of you, and to imagine a different reality. It is the ability to perceive something that does not yet exist and to bring that vision into existence. Without vision, creation is impossible. This is where the power of the mind comes into play. You have the ability to create your own future, but it starts with the thoughts that you allow to dominate your mind. The mind does not create by accident, it creates intentionally. Whether or not you realize it, your mind is always at work, creating the life you are living. The good news is you can choose what your mind will create. You can choose to think about possibilities, about what could be, or you can choose to focus on limitations, on what is wrong, or on what you don't want. The mind is the tool that shapes your reality. Whatever you focus on, whatever you believe, will begin to manifest in your life. However, this power of creation is not automatic. It requires intention, effort, and action. A vision is a mental image, but without action, it remains just that, an image. The mind must be aligned with action. Creation demands more than just thinking, it requires doing. Every idea that is conceived in the mind must be nurtured by consistent action. What you think about must eventually translate into what you do. If you envision success, but your actions are contrary to that vision, then your mind is not truly aligned with the creation of that success. To truly create, you must take deliberate and intentional steps toward bringing your vision into reality. The mind is not just a passive observer of the world, it is an active participant in the world. It constantly interprets, processes, and reacts to everything around you. What you feed your mind will shape the way you perceive your life and the world. If you allow negative thoughts to dominate your mind, you will begin to see negativity in your life. If you focus on problems, your mind will find problems everywhere. But if you choose to focus on solutions, on possibilities, and on what you can create, your mind will begin to work in harmony with those ideas. The mind is the creator of your experiences, and you have the power to direct it. This power to create is not limited to just external achievements. It also shapes your inner world. The way you think about yourself, the way you see your potential, and the way you view your circumstances all begin in the mind. Your thoughts determine your self-image, and your self-image influences every action you take. If you believe that you are capable of greatness, you will act with confidence, take risks, and pursue your goals with determination. If, on the other hand, you believe that you are unworthy or incapable, you will shrink back from opportunities, hold yourself back, and never fully step into your potential. The mind is the birthplace of all creation. It is the tool through which everything comes into being, whether it is something as grand as a business empire or as simple as a daily habit. The mind's creative power is limitless, but it must be exercised with purpose and intention. To create effectively, you must first recognize that you are the creator of your own reality. Your thoughts are not just passing whims, they are powerful forces that shape your future. You are the product of your thoughts, and your life today is the direct result of what you have allowed your mind to create up to this point. Creation begins in the mind, but it is only through sustained focus and consistent action that it takes form in the physical world. The mind may be the origin, but the body must act. Without action, the creative process is incomplete. And so you must learn to think with intention, to focus on your vision, and to align your thoughts with purposeful action. When you do this, you will begin to see the fruits of your creative mind in every area of your life. The mind is the gatekeeper of possibilities. What you believe is possible for you is directly tied to how you think. The limitations you encounter in life are not external, they are self-imposed through the beliefs and thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. When you change your thinking, you change your possibilities. The mind has the power to expand or restrict your world based on the thoughts you choose to entertain. When you elevate your thinking, you expand your horizon. Conversely, when you limit your thinking, you shrink your potential. The greatest barrier to achieving greatness is not a lack of resources, talent, or opportunity. It is a limitation in thinking. If you constantly view life through a lens of scarcity, you will always find yourself in a state of lack. You will feel as though the world is against you, that opportunities are few, and that your dreams are unreachable. But when you begin to think with abundance, you will see opportunities where others see obstacles. The mind that is focused on abundance will attract resources, relationships, and solutions that align with that mindset. It's not the world that limits you, it's your thinking that determines the size of your world. Many people are trapped in cycles of unfulfilled potential because they have accepted the limitations their minds have placed on them. They are living in a box created by their own beliefs. This box may have been built by their past experiences, by what they were told as children, or by the environment in which they were raised. But it's important to realize that just because you have always thought in a certain way, it does not mean that you are stuck with those thoughts. You have the power to renew your mind, to change your thought patterns, and to challenge the beliefs that limit your possibilities. One of the key ways to expand your thinking is by confronting the lies that you have been conditioned to believe. These lies tell you that you are not enough, that success is reserved for others, or that you cannot achieve your dreams. These are not truths, they are beliefs that have been internalized and passed down. The mind is like a garden, and if you allow negative thoughts and limiting beliefs to take root, they will grow and choke out the possibilities that lie before you. But just as you can pull weeds from a garden, you can remove these negative thoughts from your mind. It begins with recognizing the lies for what they are, rejecting them, and replacing them with empowering thoughts that open the door to greater possibilities. The process of expanding your thinking involves developing a mindset of growth. A growth mindset is one that embraces challenges, sees failure as a lesson, and understands that every setback is an opportunity to learn and improve. When your mind is oriented toward growth, you see every obstacle as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock. You understand that your potential is not limited by your current circumstances. The most successful people are those who have learned to think beyond their present reality and who continually stretch their thinking to align with the future they desire. Another important aspect of expanding your thinking is understanding the power of belief. Your belief system is the foundation upon which your actions are built. What you believe about yourself, your capabilities, and your future determines the choices you make and the direction you take. If you believe you are limited, you will act with hesitation and caution, always second-guessing your abilities. But if you believe that you are capable of achieving great things, you will act with confidence and boldness. Your beliefs shape your identity, and your identity shapes your destiny. It is therefore essential to challenge any beliefs that limit your potential and replace them with beliefs that affirm your greatness. Expanding your thinking also requires surrounding yourself with people who encourage growth and possibility. The people you associate with influence your thoughts and beliefs. If you spend your time with those who think small, who are constantly talking about limitations and obstacles, your mind will naturally adopt that same mindset. But when you surround yourself with people who think expansively, who believe in the power of possibility, your own thinking will begin to shift. You will start to see your own potential in ways you never imagined before. The people in your life can either elevate your thinking or keep you stuck in mediocrity. Choose to be around those who challenge you to think bigger, to think better, and to believe in a future that is limitless. Ultimately, the key to unlocking your potential lies in transforming your thinking. The possibilities before you are endless, but they begin in your mind. If you continue to limit yourself with small thoughts, you will create a small life. But if you begin to expand your thinking, to challenge the boundaries you've placed on yourself, you will open up a world of infinite possibilities. The mind is the gateway to your destiny, and you have the power to change your future by changing the way you think. The mind is the birthplace of every action, and actions determine results. Your thoughts are the seed, but your actions are the fruit. It is impossible to achieve anything of significance without transforming your thoughts into deliberate, focused actions. Too many people have dreams, goals, and visions, but they fail to take the necessary actions to bring those visions into reality. They become paralyzed by doubt, fear, or indecision. What they fail to realize is that action is the bridge between desire and achievement. Without it, even the best of intentions remain unfulfilled. Action is a powerful force because it activates the potential within you. Every thought that you have is a possibility, but the moment you act on that thought, you begin to manifest the power of creation. When you think about something you want to accomplish but do not act, you are essentially withholding the power of the mind. You are limiting the potential that exists within you. The moment you take action, however, you activate the creative force within your mind. It is the starting point, the ignition that moves you from the realm of ideas into the realm of results. It is important to understand that action is not just physical movement, it is the deliberate movement of the mind into the realm of creation. Action involves a decision, a choice to follow through with what you've envisioned. Too many people allow fear to stop them from taking action. They may think they aren't ready, that they don't have all the information, or that the risks are too great. But the truth is, waiting for the perfect moment will often keep you stuck in the same place. Perfection is an illusion that can paralyze you if you're not careful. The reality is that you'll never have all the answers before you start. The best way to learn, grow, and improve is by taking action in the face of uncertainty. Action teaches you, refines you, and leads you to the breakthrough you are seeking. One of the most powerful aspects of action is its ability to build momentum. When you take one step, it leads to another. The first action you take is the hardest, but it's also the most important. Once you begin, you create momentum that propels you forward. This momentum is what sustains you on your journey. It is what keeps you going when challenges arise, when obstacles seem insurmountable. Without action, there is no forward movement, and without forward movement, there is no progress. You can dream all day, but without consistent action, your dreams will remain in the realm of fantasy. The small steps you take every day build upon each other, leading you to the ultimate achievement of your goals. However, action without focus is like a car moving without direction. You may be busy, but you won't reach your destination. It is crucial to align your actions with your vision. Your actions should not be random or haphazard. They must be intentional and aligned with your purpose. A person who acts without a clear vision is like a sailor without a compass, drifting aimlessly, hoping to arrive at a destination without any plan. If you want to create something meaningful, every action you take should be a step toward your greater purpose. Your actions must reflect your values, your goals, and your vision for your life. Discipline is what fuels focused action. Without discipline, it's easy to lose sight of your goals, to procrastinate, or to abandon your plans when things get tough. Discipline is the power to stay committed to your vision, even when the going gets tough. It is the ability to take consistent action day in and day out, regardless of the challenges you face. The greatest achievements are not made in a moment of inspiration, but through sustained effort over time. The mind that is disciplined in its actions will always outperform the mind that is reactive, impulsive, or scattered. Success is not the result of one monumental effort, it is the product of small, consistent actions taken over time. In order to take effective action, it is also important to develop resilience. Not every action you take will produce immediate results, and not every decision you make will be perfect. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and failures along the way. But resilience is what enables you to keep going, to adapt, and to learn from your mistakes. It is the strength to persevere when the path is unclear and the courage to keep moving forward when the outcome is uncertain. Resilience comes from the belief that you are capable of achieving your vision no matter what challenges arise. It is the unwavering determination to keep taking action, to keep pushing forward until you see the fruit of your labor. In the end, it is through action that dreams become reality. The mind can envision all sorts of great things, but without action, those visions remain in the realm of possibility. When you take action, you are not just moving toward a goal, you are activating the power of creation within you. You are using the most potent tool at your disposal to bring your dreams into the world. Action is what transforms thought into reality, vision into manifestation, and potential into achievement. When you learn to take consistent, focused, and disciplined action, you will unlock the doors to greatness in your life. The mind is the foundation of all transformation, and transformation begins with the renewal of your thoughts. To create a new reality, you must first renew the way you think. Too many people go through life trapped in the same patterns, behaviors, and circumstances simply because they have not renewed their minds. The key to breaking free from these cycles is to embrace the power of mental renewal. If you want to see change in your life, you must first experience change in your thinking. Your external world is a reflection of your internal thoughts. What is happening around you today is a direct result of the thoughts you've entertained in the past. Mental renewal is not about changing your circumstances, it's about changing your mindset. It is about transforming the way you perceive the world and yourself. The mind is not just a tool for processing information, it is the lens through which you view your entire life. If you want to see the world differently, you must first change how you see yourself and your place in it. The power of mental renewal lies in its ability to transform your perspective and open your eyes to new possibilities. When you renew your mind, you begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems, and potential instead of limitations. The process of mental renewal requires intentional effort. It does not happen by chance, nor is it automatic. It requires the decision to change the way you think, to actively challenge the beliefs and patterns that have been ingrained in your mind over time. For many people, these beliefs were formed in childhood by their families, schools, and communities. These beliefs have been reinforced by their environment, their experiences, and their society. But what you believe is not necessarily the truth. Your beliefs are not permanent, they can be changed. If you are willing to challenge the thoughts that limit you, you can begin to create new ones that empower you to reach your fullest potential. One of the most powerful ways to renew your mind is through knowledge. Knowledge is the tool that allows you to reshape your thinking. When you expose yourself to new ideas, new perspectives, and new ways of thinking, you open your mind to the possibility of change. The more knowledge you acquire, the more your thinking expands. This is why it is so important to constantly seek personal growth, to always be learning and evolving. Knowledge is the key that unlocks the door to transformation. Without it, you are limited to the patterns and beliefs that have shaped your past. But when you embrace knowledge, you give yourself the power to rewrite your story and create a new future. Renewing your mind also requires you to let go of the old, limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. These beliefs hold you back from reaching your true potential. They are the negative thoughts, fears, doubts, and insecurities that have been programmed into your mind over time. They tell you that you're not good enough, that success is out of reach, or that you're too old, too young, too poor, or too inexperienced. But these are not the truths that define you. You are not defined by your past failures, by the opinions of others, or by the circumstances you find yourself in. You are defined by the thoughts you choose to believe today. And if you are willing to let go of the limiting beliefs that have held you captive, you can begin to replace them with empowering thoughts that elevate you to the next level. Another essential aspect of renewing your mind is the power of affirmation. Affirmations are statements of truth that you speak over your life, and they have the power to reprogram your subconscious mind. When you speak positive affirmations, you are declaring the truth about who you are and what you are capable of. The words you speak shape your reality. If you constantly speak negative words over yourself, words like I'm not good enough, or I'll never succeed, you are reinforcing the limiting beliefs that have been keeping you stuck. But when you speak words of power, confidence, and possibility, words like I am capable, I am successful, and I can achieve my goals, you begin to shift your mindset and align it with the future you want to create. Lastly, mental renewal requires the courage to take risks. When you renew your mind, you begin to see that failure is not something to fear, but something to learn from. You begin to understand that growth happens outside of your comfort zone, and you are no longer paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes. Renewing your mind means embracing the unknown, stepping into new opportunities, and being willing to try something different. It means rejecting the idea that you must always play it safe and embracing the belief that you have the power to create a future beyond your wildest dreams. In the end, mental renewal is the key to unlocking your potential and transforming your life. It requires a commitment to change, a willingness to challenge old beliefs, and the courage to embrace new possibilities. When you renew your mind, you transform your life, and when you transform your life, you begin to see the world in a whole new way. As you embark on this journey of transformation, remember that the power to change your life lies within your mind. Your thoughts shape your reality, and by renewing your mind, you can unlock endless possibilities. Don't wait for the world to change around you. Take control of your thoughts, your actions, and your future. Believe in your potential, take bold steps, and watch your life transform. If this message has inspired you, don't keep it to yourself. Comment, and share your thoughts. Subscribe for more empowering content to continue your journey to greatness. Your future starts now.